Well, today, the fate of the school voucher program was pinned as a very top priority by Texas Governor Greg Abbott, but now it's in the hands of the Texas House of Representatives. So earlier today, the latest version of Senate Bill 2, which would actually give parents up to $10,000 to enroll their children in private schools and up to $2,000 for public and homeschooled students. Get this, it's now passed the House Public Education Committee. And that bill, it has a new spending gap of $1 billion. I know, a lot of money, right? So now Republicans are saying that the bill purely acts as a way to give parents more resources when choosing a school for their children.
What we're trying to do is to give parents more tools in their toolbox, because raising kids and educating kids is difficult.
Now, meanwhile, some Democrats in the state house are raising some alarms because the bill was passed through the committee without a public video feed and without public comment.
We need more transparency, not less. We don't need backroom deals. We need an open process where Texans can hear about the massive changes that are being proposed to our public education system.
But that bill, it's not out of the woods just quite yet, okay? It still has to survive 2 House floor votes and likely more, and as both the Senate and even House negotiate. Now, a final package. Now, today's victory in the House committee obviously marks a pretty big win for school choice supporters.
With the addition of school vouchers in Texas, private schools would likely see an increase in enrollment, but public schools would likely see a drop. I spoke with some parents about school vouchers earlier. Let's take a listen.
I don't agree with that, them giving them vouchers to parents just so they could go ahead and get more money and have more students going into private schools.
Just thinking about public schools, I think it's something not ideal for public school goers, which is the vast majority of the kids.
School vouchers have been a controversial topic for quite some time now. On one hand, they'd give parents more freedom to enroll their kids in the school of their choice.
The goal of school choice is not to support any particular type of schools. It's to empower families and students to get what they need to succeed.
Parents who are granted school vouchers would get $10,000 for putting their kids in private school and $2,000 for public school.
The single largest thing that's left out of this school choice conversation is that we have tremendous academic evidence that shows competition helps improve public school.
However, according to the Texas House Public Education Committee, more than 100,000 students will move to private schools from public schools by 2030, which would hurt funding for public schools since they are paid based off of student attendance.
The impact that the public schools will experience with the loss of those students will be tremendous.
Many argue that when vouchers are put into play, private schools raise their prices. On top of that, vouchers may help with tuition, but private schools come with other expenses too.
They don't provide transportation for their child to go to a private school or a charter school. Many of our private schools and charter schools do not provide the kinds of services that our special education students need.
Now, voucher money wouldn't automatically go to families with kids in school. They would have to apply first, of course, and then there's still a chance they don't get picked. But lower income families would get priority. Reporting from the newsroom, Christian Andrade.